Okay, being focused. I think we're all right. Today is December 31st, 2025, and tomorrow, whenever you're seeing this, it is January 1st, 2026. With it being a new year, as cliche as it is, I am looking to become a new version of myself. 2025, when I look back on it, was the most challenging year of my life. You know, I had a lot of fun. I continued to grow relationships that I had, and I also met a lot of really great people and sparked some new friendships along the way, which was amazing. I graduated from college. I started my first job working 9 to 5. It very much has been a transitional year for me. And within the transition, I have to admit, I have struggled quite a bit. I've battled isolation, I've battled anxiety, really had a battle with my own vices, and feeling like I'm not reaching my fullest potential and feeling like there's so much more to me that I could be doing. In 2025, I actually started Thomas Talks, but within that same year, I started this thing that was so great, not even for viewership, not even for building a brand, but was just so great for my own record of myself to be able to look back. Within the same year of starting this outlet to express myself, I stopped. I gave it up. And a lot of people would ask me, like, why aren't you doing Thomas Talks? And to be honest with you, I tried making this video like 4 times. Like, I set up my camera, talked to my camera, did this whole thing like 4 times, and I never got to the point where I was posting. And if you listen to my first few Thomas Talks, I'm literally doing the opposite of what I was preaching, and I just think that's really interesting. And if I think about what exactly that was pushing me away from what I really wanted to do, it was me. It was my own attitude towards myself, my aspirations, my dreams. The vices that I picked up along the way allowed me to escape my own, I guess, dissatisfaction with not doing this, with not doing what it is that I want to do, which is documenting my life and ultimately using whatever I'm documenting as a way to make this world a better place. Within this year, I got a new job at Syracuse University, the place that I just graduated from. I am the project coordinator and employee number 1 of the brand new Center for the Creator Economy at Syracuse University. I am honored to be a part of building this amazing initiative at this amazing school. Right now, higher education is in a very interesting position where the cost of tuition has never been higher, but the value of a degree has never been lower. And with that calls for some innovation and for some change. And I'm very passionate about higher education. I'm passionate about more people having the ability to critically think. For me personally, it's very important. And so finding this job at Syracuse University, already working within higher education and talking about and building a center surrounding content creation as a medium to reach audiences and to reach people, it absolutely falls in line with my dream and my vision for myself to make this world a better place at a larger scale. So it's very exciting, and in a future Thomas Talks that I will be doing, because it is 2026, I will be talking about that more. Oof, dude, my hands. Oh my gosh, my hands are freezing cold, but we're making it happen here. A point of emphasis, bro. I'm willing to sit outside and deal with the cold to make this video because I want to do it. It's so important for me to be able to talk. In my head, when I envision myself 5 years from now and I am doing the things that I said that I want to do, like I am making this world a better place, and I'm not taking no for an answer, and I'm not giving myself any excuses to not write that script that I said that I want to write, and to not make this video that said I was going to put out, and to do the things that I say that I'm going to do. That version of Thomas is using his words, using his thoughts, using his perspective to make this world a better place. So it is absolutely a skill to be able to sit down and to just be able to talk and to put your feelings out into the world. And I really, really believe it's so important. And in 2025, the last thing I would say, through it all, with the ups and the downs and the in-betweens, like my relationship with God has evolved into something that I really didn't expect. At the start of 2025, I wrote a contract to myself and I called it a covenant with God. I said, like, this is my promise to God that I'm gonna follow these things. I'm gonna make rules for myself. I'm gonna put these things down on a piece of paper. I'm gonna write why this contract means so much to me, and I'm gonna sign it and I'm gonna follow it. And that's what my perspective in my relationship with God was at the time. Maybe somewhat predictably, within a month, I failed that contract. in going back into prayer and reflecting on failing to live up to this contract I wrote to myself, did I feel like God didn't love me? Did I feel ashamed? Did I feel like I had let God down? In some ways, yes, I did feel like I had let God down. I knew more than anything I had let myself down. But as far as God goes, there has not been a moment of my life where you could convince me that God has not loved me. And there honestly is nothing that you could tell me that you've done in your life where God wouldn't love you. I see God not as a person in the sky who's trying to judge me, but a presence of love and grace that flows within me and exists around me. And, unfortunately, I think the conversation around God and religion has become very hostile. The truth is I'm just so far from a perfect person. I make mistakes and I fall every day. I fall to my own vices. I lie. Occasionally I'm envious. Occasionally I'm angry. I'm just not the perfect person. And weirdly enough, it is the person that is not perfect and is aware of their imperfection, but is aware that their perfection comes from their faith, comes from their belief in themselves, in God, and belief in a greater, better world for more people. It is that individual who can shed light for a lot of people, because the truth is nobody is perfect. And the truth is we all suffer. And the truth is there's no escaping that. But there is a way to control the suffering more. And in 2026, my goal is to take control of my own suffering as much as I possibly can and really take control of my mind. And part of taking control of my mind is taking the time to utilize this beautiful camera and speak to these beautiful people that are behind this lens and spread whatever light or perspective that I can that may be helpful or valuable for somebody. Anyway, 2026, let's go. I'm hype. We're going to make it happen. We're going to change the world. And that's that. So, to the people watching this, love yourself and don't let anyone tell you that you can't do what it is that you want to do. And that especially means yourself. Never let yourself tell you that you're not good enough, because whatever you believe is what will be. Amen. I will see you guys in 2026, boy.